Chapter 11. We Know Who You Are. Howie stood under the oak tree and checked his neon-orange, glow-in-the-dark watch. The night air sent chills up his back, and the crooked branches of the oak tree made an eerie pattern against the starry sky. Finally, Eddie came jogging up the street. "Where have you been?" Howie shivered and pulled his jacket tight. "I had to wait for Dad to fall asleep," he answered. "Where are Lisa and Melody?" "I guess they couldn't make it," Howie said. "Come on, let's head for Mrs. Zork's place." The two boys headed down Zender Street, making sure to stay in the shadows. The street was still and quiet. Many of the houses were brightly lit. The blue glow of TVs came from many of them, but Mrs. Zork's house was totally dark. "Maybe nobody's home," Eddie whispered. "Let's go check out the garage." The two boys shivered in the night wind as they crept around back. A low humming sound came from the strange object, and the blinking lights made eerie shadows on the wall. Howie pointed to the new row of red lights. "There's the red from your hair. We have to get the colors out." The two boys searched for an entrance to the object. "There's no opening," Howie said. Eddie pointed to the panel of buttons on the side. "Maybe one of these will get it open." Then he started punching the buttons. "Don't push those," Howie squeaked. "You don't know what you're doing." It was too late. The top of the dome lifted up. But before they had a chance to look inside, they heard a soft voice behind them. "What are you boys doing in my garage?" said a voice so quiet that Eddie could barely make out the words. "We've come to save our colors," Howie said bravely. Mrs. Zork laughed, and her braces sparked in the dim light of the dome. "We know who you are," Howie said, "and why you're here. We won't let you get away with it." Mrs. Zork put a long, skinny hand on Howie's neon-orange, glow-in-the-dark watch. "Eddie, help me!" Howie squeaked. Eddie put his hand on a large black switch. "Let go of him, or I'll send your spaceship back into orbit." "What?" Mrs. Zork said, holding fast to Howie. "Maybe this will get your attention," Eddie hollered and flipped the switch. A loud ping ran throughout the garage, and the lights flickered. "Stop that at once," Mrs. Zork demanded. Eddie placed a finger on the blinking red button. "Not until you let Howie go." Mrs. Zork's hand slipped away, and Howie quickly moved beside Eddie. "Make her let the colors out too," Howie told Eddie. "You heard him," Eddie said to Mrs. Zork. "Let them go. You have until the count of 5, then I'm going to push this button." "Stay away. It's very hot." Mrs. Zork's braces sparked more than usual in the dark garage. 1, 2, 3, 4, Eddie counted. "Only one more, and then your precious spaceship is spare parts." Mrs. Zork's braces were a bright glowing red when Eddie hollered, 5. He leaned with all his might on the red button. Red coils lit up, and steam came from the bottom of the dome. The entire garage started shaking, and a high-pitched squealing filled the air. "That thing's going to explode," Eddie screeched. Howie grabbed Eddie's arm. "Let's get out of here before this whole garage blows up." At the end of Zender Street, they stopped to catch their breath. Over Mrs. Zork's house, a fountain of sparks arched high in the air like a burning rainbow.